welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On, and this is Meals of the Week. I'm a day late with this, guys, because I hadn't done this intro. Some of you will know that in last week's Meals of the Week I did disclose to you that I'd been really poorly with my back. I'd been in a lot of pain. And so yeah, I hadn't done a video since. So I'm a day late, and I don't think there's a full week of meals in this. I think there might be 5 rather than 7, but that's okay, isn't it? Why I'm here at the beginning of the video is because I wanted to tell you about this glucose goddess method that I'm doing. This is the book that I'm following, and I got this from the library. I'm following it week by week, and so I don't know all the ins and outs, all the specifics. But so far it is brilliant, especially for the cravings. That's what I've noticed. I don't crave a lot of sweet stuff. If I see something, I'm like, oh, look at that, I wish I could have it, because I'm always on a diet, as you know. And I only treat myself at the weekend, really, or apart from my little bar of Cadbury's chocolate each night, which is 5 sins. And I'm even getting to the point where I can take or leave that chocolate bar, where usually I will crave that, with my cup of tea. I'm like, oh, come on, because it's the end of the day, I've had my dinner. But if I want it, I can still have it. But that's what she says, the glucose goddess. Whatever sweet thing you want, even if it's a donut, you can still have it. Just have it at the end of the day. Let me tell you about her method. She's a biochemist, by the way, and all these are tried, proven and tested. And she also, even in the book, I can't remember now, just let me see how many she said. I think she tested 2,700 people. My glasses are dirty, please apologise. I should be apologising to myself. It's me that can't see. So she did a 2,700 person pilot experiment of this 4-week glucose, and there's not a lot to it, guys. There really isn't. So if you are interested in it, give it a little go, because you're not doing many tweaks at all. So let me tell you. So, let me give you some of the results. After a 4-week glucose goddess method, 90% of participants are less hungry. Now, I've seen videos on YouTube of this lady, Jessie, and I can't pronounce her second name. And I might be right in thinking that she's saying, really, it's just like Manjaro. Don't quote me on that. So she's saying 90% of participants are less hungry. I'm not starving all the time, I have to admit. 18, which I'm not anyway, because I always, when I feed myself well. 89% have reduced their cravings, 77% have more energy, 67% are happier, 58% are sleeping better, 58% said their mental health has improved. Now, I would have said yes to that also, but then my mental health this week has been suffering on the backlash of that back pain and the heavy medication that I've had to be on. I just get depressed. But I would have said yes, absolutely. 46% who had skin issues have seen improvements in their skin. Now, I haven't got skin issues, but I have seen improvements in my own skin. Much nicer complexion and pallor. We're coming to the end of winter now, and nobody's seen a bit of sun, especially in the UK. Nobody's seen a bit of sun for a while. And we're all quite pale and stuff. Mine has improved. 41% wanted to improve their diabetes and have improved it, and 35% who were looking to improve their hormonal health have improved it. They're only just some of the benefits, because it can help with, and I read all this when I was first telling you, it can help with cravings, chronic fatigue, and this is what's persuaded me, because I suffer terrible with chronic fatigue. chronic fatigue, constant hunger, weight gain, poor sleep, mental health, mood, brain fog, gut health, wrinkles and aging, acne, rosacea and skin conditions, fertility, PCOS and hormonal issues, menopause. Now these are tall orders, these are really, aren't they, guys? Gestational diabetes, type 1 diabetes. Now in the programme that I watched this lady on, there was a lady who actually reversed her diabetes. She was type 2. She reversed it and she was able to come off her medication entirely. Just by doing the glucose method. Insulin resistance, pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes, cancer, and that is a massive order. I'll just read that. It's something to do with DNA mutations and stuff like that. And we all know that, well, I don't know if we all know, but, you know, I'm well aware that cancer loves sugar. So, yeah, Alzheimer's and dementia. And it goes on. The health benefits to this are incredible. So all you're doing, basically, for the first week of the regime, you have a savoury breakfast. So you can't have oats because it's a carbohydrate. It's just a savoury breakfast. And in the book, she gives you lots and lots of breakfast ideas. Egg cups, chickpea stew, California quesadilla, quiche, no spike granola, with your healthy yogurts and your berries and stuff. And when you eat your fruit, you dress your fruit up. So she calls an apple with clothes on. So have it with some nuts and cheese, because it's having it with that healthy fats that keep that because there's sugar in fruits, isn't there? It keeps that glucose spike at bay, and that is what you're preventing, is having glucose spikes throughout the day, so that your insulin isn't having to rush and sort it out. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm on week 3 now, and I've introduced, so week 1 was having a savoury breakfast, and then the week after that you continue with your savoury breakfast and you add apple cider vinegar before you eat your main meal. And my main meal is always carby, you know, it's got carbs in it. I don't necessarily have carbs during the day. On the 3rd week, which is what I'm on now, I'm still having a savoury breakfast, still having the apple cider vinegar before my heaviest meal, and now I am having a vegetable starter too. So I started last night, and last night I had air fried cauliflower. Now, you know, I ate it. It wasn't my favourite thing in the world. I mean, I love cauliflower. I love it pickled. I love it raw. I love it cooked. But that wasn't my favourite thing. But I must admit, I wasn't very adventurous with it. So I think I'll have to get adventurous with it in order to enjoy that. So yeah, and then next week it will be all of those 3 things. So your vegetable, your savoury breakfast, your apple cider vinegar, your vegetable starter, and then it's just the 4th week is just move after 1 meal. That could be housework, it could be taking the dog for a walk. It doesn't necessarily mean go and join the gym, and see how you feel. Like I say, it's a 4-week guide to cutting cravings, getting your energy back and feeling amazing. And so far I'm really enjoying it. But don't forget, guys, I'm running this alongside Slimming World as well, and I do eat healthily and stuff. Now this is hello and it's a goodbye, so because I'll just abruptly cut off at the end because I've already edited that bit, you know, the meals that are going to follow. And yeah, if you want any more information, that's the book. You don't have to buy it. Go to the library and rent it out. And I do believe you can get library books online, can't you? You know, where you can read them online. I'm not sure. Actually, don't quote me on that. But yeah, you don't have to buy it. You can go and, you know, so if you are interested in just seeing, because it's only for 4 weeks, just seeing how you get on, that's what I'm doing it for. And yeah, so that is the end of the video, although you are going to watch meals of the week now, that some of the meals that I ate last week. And don't forget, I always have a treat. I always have a treat on a weekend, because I'm not a robot, you know, I'm a human being, and I do like to have a treat at the end of the week where I don't feel guilty. And not only that, you know, it's because it's the weekend too. So yeah, so do take care, enjoy the meals of the week, and I will see you all. I will see you all on Thursday, tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow, because I'm just about to do an M&S try on haul, and this is one of the things that I'm wearing now. Absolutely lovely, a nice little spring. But I wanted your opinion on a pair of pants, and I've got a little announcement to make as well. So do take care, guys, and I'll see you all next week for meals of the week, and I'll see you all tomorrow for an M&S try on haul. Take care. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new meals of the week, and I'm kicking off on, is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Kicking off on Tuesday with this humble salad. It's just a plate salad, chopped salad, and I'm using up, there she goes. That's Autumn having a little drink. I'm using up some prawns that I have left over from Christmas, and I thought before they get freezer burn, let's get them on a salad. And I've got a very small avocado there. Now this is over sins, because if you're following the slimming world, but it's a plate of health, and so I'm not even going for it. There's no going for the sins, that is. There's no carbohydrates as such. You know, I've got lettuce, tomato, cucumber, spring onion, because they're my base for any salad. I've got red pepper, I've got some raw courgette. What else have I got? I've got some sliced egg for two boiled eggs for extra protein. I've got those delicious prawns there, and they have been made up with some low-fat mayonnaise, and yeah, that's all there is to. Oh, and I've put some lemon juice in that, so I don't even need the slice of lemon. I put some lemon juice in with those prawns. It looks delicious. Oh, and I've got those pickled radish. I pickled some radish, thinking they'd take on, you know, they've just not took the flavour on, really. They've just got a funny flavour. But anyway, that's what's for dinner tonight. And like I say, it's carb free, because I ended up having by default, was it by default, or I'm not sure, but anyway, it was a white roll and it wasn't on the menu. And so yeah, trying to pull it back, even though this is laden with sins off that avocado, it's still plate of health. So yeah, that's my dinner for tonight, prawn salad. Wednesday's dinner, guys, and I am having a whole heap of Mediterranean vegetables. I've got courgette, I've got red onion, I have got red pepper, I've got some sweet potato, I've even got some lemon there, look. Aubergine, roasted garlic, all that good stuff. There's Autumn having a drink. And then I have got the chicken kofta that I made last week, but this time I tweaked the recipe, and I put some harissa in it, left out some other things, put harissa in it, and there's paprika and there's garlic, and there's all kinds of nice stuff in there. If anybody wants a recipe to those, just let me know. And yeah, so kofta. And they're, I mean, it looks as if I've got a lot, but honestly, they're so light, they're not heavy. If you were to use minced beef, they would be quite dense, but these are nice and light and fluffy almost. Really, really nice. And I've got some tzatziki, 2 spoonfuls of tzatziki there, and that's a sin. All in all, this dinner is, I think it's 7.5 sins. Now, I will go 2.5 sins over if I eat my chocolate tonight, because I've had 5 sins for my brunch. So we'll just have to see if I do that, or whether I have yoghurt, nuts and fruit, because I can have my nuts as my healthy extra B. And so yeah, it would all be free and speed. All that vegetable there is free and speed. Those I think came in at 6.5 sins because I'd added oil and a slice of sourdough bread, but obviously it's been shared, and then the tzatziki is 1 sin because it's half a sin a tablespoon. So yeah, so that comes to 7.5 sins, and if I have my chocolate I'll be 2.5 sins over. But it's a plate of health, and so I don't sweat about it because it's not as if I eat biscuits, chocolate all day. So there we go, kofta, Mediterranean veg and tzatziki. Thursday night's dinner. Lighting's funny because we've got a mixture of natural light and electric light, so yeah, it's a bit funny, sorry about that. As you can see, this is carby, so I've taken my apple cider vinegar before I eat this, about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, that'll prevent the glucose spike. Yeah, hoping I've told you about this already. Anyway, so yeah, I've got chips, and there seems to be a lot there because, do you know what, guys, I'm really hungry today. I must admit, I've only had a couple of slices of beef, 100 grams of cottage cheese and some red cabbage. So yeah, I'm hungry. I went to the hospital for my x-ray on my back, and everywhere I looked it was all just sugary stuff and I didn't want it. So yeah, I waited till I got home, and at that point, you know, it was whatever I could grab on the hop. So yeah, so we've got chips, we've got a little side salad, nothing too extravagant. It's just going to go, the majority of that is going to go on the burger. I don't know why my bun, the top of my bun looks like that. It's come out of the freezer. It's not freezer burnt though, and I have just toasted the inside of it. I have got 2 burger patties, 2.5 sins each, and I've got some burrata cheese, which is 3 sins for 25 grams. So this is what, 8 sins, but I'm going to have some, for some reason I fancy salad cream, so I'm going to have some salad cream with that, and yeah, that'll probably be 1.5 sins. So what will that be? I'll flash it up on screen, and you know, I'll probably be over sins. I've had 2 sins already, but anyway, I'll work it out. I'm still going to have my little bar of chocolate because that's my treat at the end of the day. So this is what it is. It's burger, chips and salad, and it's quite carby, but there we go. So this was Friday and it was my daughter's birthday, so we all had a Chinese, and I have got more than what I would normally have on there because we got bits and bats. So I've got chicken and vegetables, I've got seaweed, as you can see, I've got a little bit of fried rice, I've got some salt and pepper chips, and I've got a couple of chicken wings as well, and I've got some sweet and sour sauce. So yeah, we're not counting sins on this day, and it was a happy birthday to my daughter. And this was Saturday's dinner, which was, it was a shop-bought cottage pie from Aldi, actually. They're specially selected. I was by myself for dinner this evening, and I thought, yeah, let's just go for something like this. I think this was about 8 sins in total. The peas were free, and the red cabbage was free and speed.